welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. My name is Christine Elise, and today I am going to be making a vegan, spicy pineapple island chicken. You could use tofu if you don't want to use this. I'm using Beyond Meat vegan chicken. You could use tofu, you could use any other, I suppose, sort of meat replacement you'd like. And yeah, so I'm going to get started. I am going to start with a hot pan, and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. This recipe is really versatile. You can add add vegetables that I'm not using, subtract vegetables that I'm using at your will. I'm going to be adding rice to this and make a stir fry out of it. I'm going to use some brown jasmine rice that I have already made right here. You could, rather than putting rice into this, you could make this chicken into tacos. Or a wrap, or something of that nature. All right, so this is melted, and I'm going to add, this is my random combination of vegetables that I came up with today. I am going to add, this is 1 red bell pepper, 1 really big jalapeno, about a cup of grated carrots, and about, I don't know, a cup or 2 of broccoli. Woo, hot, hot, hot. All right. And I'm going to stir fry these guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about 20 pounds heavier than I was when I was really most of my adult life, or the better half of my adult life, my younger life, from probably 19 to maybe even as close to 40. I was about 20 pounds lighter than I am now. And while I'm willing to give myself a little bit of a break now that I'm 52, I can't afford to give myself too much of a break, or I'm going to end up 30 or 40 pounds heavier, and I don't want that. In fact, I'd still like to go backward at least 10, if not 15. I think the 20 is unrealistic, just based on reality, based on the fact that I'm not going to give up wine. Or rum, or pizza, or pasta. I just don't think life is worth living if you can't enjoy it on some level. In fact, when I was in college, high school and college, I was training to be a bodybuilder back in the day when Rachel McLeish, whatever her name was the reigning queen, and they were just built like Linda Hamilton in Terminator, or Madonna currently. Just really low body fat, good musculature, no steroids, not looking really bulky, but just looking pretty ripped and lean. That was how competitive bodybuilders, females, looked back then, and I wanted to be one. And I got really heavy. I got to like 145 pounds in muscle, but then I just couldn't make myself lose the weight to get to where I could compete. And while I still, for a very long time, admired a really, really low body fat percentage on a person, in my old age, I've come to look at people, especially older people, like Madonna, frankly, who have clearly have such remarkable willpower, and that they can maintain a physique like she has at her age. I just look at them and I think you can't be fun to hang out with. You must not have any fun. You must never eat pasta. You must never have a second glass of wine, if you even have a first one. You must never have a bad day and just buy a bag of chips. And that doesn't seem fun to me. So now, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm carrying a few extra pounds, but not only am I more forgiving about anybody else carrying a few extra pounds, I actually kind of like to see, nothing crazy, but a little evidence that you enjoy life as far as food and drink goes. It's just nice to see. All right. All right. These guys look pretty soft. Not totally. I am going to now add, 2 tablespoons of a low-sodium soy sauce. I'm going to call that 1. Calling that 2. I like a lot of spice. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sriracha. I'm also going to add, oh, where'd my spoon go? 2 tablespoons of ginger. And I'm going to add, if I don't like it really sweet, if you like a sweeter, like more of a sweet and sour dish, I would go less with the heat and more with, I would add maybe 2 tablespoons of brown sugar to this. I'm not a big fan of the sweet. I think that the pineapple I'm adding is going to add enough of that. I'm going to add that now. This is about 1 cup or 2 of chopped fresh pineapple from this baby right here. Adding that. And I'm going to add this bag of Beyond Meat chicken, which I have tossed with cornstarch. The cornstarch will make that sauce in there get nice and thick. So I'm going to add this now. All right. I hope it didn't sound like I was busting on Madonna too hard. I'm a longtime fan, and I admire her stamina. All right, but the rant I got on about wanting to lose weight was why I've added so many, it's the explanation as to why I add so many vegetables to dishes like this. I'm going to add the rice now. I've got 2 cups of brown jasmine rice. And I'm going to add the garlic now. If I don't like the garlic, add the garlic early because I'm afraid it will get burned. I'm going to add it now. That was probably, 3 or 4 garlic cloves. As I said earlier, if you don't want to do a rice thing, you could just take this dish without the rice and make tacos or put it in a wrap or lettuce cups or that kind of thing. But I like to eat some rice. I like to, so loud. I like to eat rice and I like to eat pasta, and my way of getting around it being as decadent as it might be is to just really almost like 50% or more of the plate of pasta or the plate of rice have half of that be produce content. And that is pretty much it. I would season it perhaps with some salt and pepper. And you could garnish it with either sliced scallions or some cilantro like I have here, or sesame seeds. But I think this is pretty great. And you see how easy that was. So, I'm going to turn this down a little because it's just so loud. And that is it. That is my... I always forget what I'm making. Oh, I forgot. I like a little squeeze of half a lime in there too, just to citrus it up a little bit. There's a half lime. Bam. And that is my spicy pineapple island chicken with rice stir fry in this case. But you needn't make a stir fry if it doesn't interest you. Once again, you could make. I think it'd be a really great filler in tacos or in a wrap. And that is it. My name is Christina Elise. This is Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll try it. If you do try it, try any of my recipes. I would love if you put in the notes what you tried, or in the recipe that you tried, what you thought of it, how it worked out for you, how your friends or family responded to it. Also, any questions you guys might have. I'm thinking of maybe doing a Facebook Live eventually, or YouTube. I can't do YouTube Live until I have a bazillion. I think I'd have more subscribers than I have. But I could do a Facebook Live and answer questions live for people if they were interested, if enough questions sort of gathered. And that is it. All right. Thanks again. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.